Hey guys, Lava here, and welcome back to another video. Yes, my new microphone makes me sound like a boy. It's pretty epic. Anyways, today I decided that I would take a look back on animation meme cringe compilations, because somehow they're still being made and they were popping up in my recommended feed. Cringe compilations are made on a variety of different things, mainly current trends. Like right now, TikTok is really trendy and there's a lot of cringe compilations on it. I used to make animation meme cringe compilations. My most popular video is a Roblox animation meme cringe compilation that was made in Movie Maker and has MS Paint sprites. I can't express my anger towards that video. I would have deleted it by now, but it's my most popular video and it hit a milestone. If it was only like a few thousand views, I would have deleted it, but it hit 100,000 and I kind of want to keep it up just for that. Also, it's a reminder of what not to make content on. But anyways, let's just say I shaped into a better person, even though that's still quite debated. Anyways, today I wanted to also talk about the people who used to make cringe compilations just like me and see what they're doing. Also, a disclaimer before we start. I think everyone already knows that it's not okay to hate on people and stuff like that. It's just not going to do anyone good at any point. I'm not here to just say that. I'm here mainly to say and talk about my speech issues. I know I'm probably going to pronounce something wrong in this video. I'm going to be pronouncing a lot of different usernames. So if you're watching this video and I mention you and I pronounce your username wrong, I'm not trying to do it to disrespect you or anything. I know that happened in the past and people got mad at me. I'm sorry, I just suck at English, and I promise you, English is my first language. I just completely suck at it. I've seen people who English is like their second or third language and they can speak much better than me. But anyways, we're not here to talk about my language difficulties. Today we're just going to be talking about cringe compers. So let's get into this video. So cringe compilations kind of went under fire in the middle of 2017 because of some certain stuff which I'll talk about later on. Most cringe compers wanted to separate themselves from cringe comps, and they had mainly 5 paths to go down. Make rants and reviews just like me, make animation memes or art related videos, make compilations of animation memes, abandon their channels, or even delete their channels, like most people do in this community when they receive an ounce of criticism or negative feedback. Cringe compers went under fire when most of them were being very huge hypocrites and making fun of young animators for having crappy artwork, when they either paid people for sprites because they couldn't draw or their sprites just sucked. Not all cringe compers were like that, but this was pretty much the whole entire community. A good portion, like maybe out of 100%, like 90% couldn't draw, or they paid people to do their sprites, and like a good 10% could actually draw and they did their own sprites without getting paid help. So it was a very interesting community, and you can definitely see why this community got a bad rep. Also, a lot of people were complaining that their quality of their videos suck. If you watch any cringe compilation, at least an animation meme cringe compilation, you can tell that they were very poorly made. Like I said before, I use Movie Maker. A lot of people in this community use Movie Maker. They were so poorly edited. It was a sprite slapped onto a background, nothing special about it. There was no voiceover, there was just some soft, copyright-free, royalty-free music in the background with like text that flashed for like 5 seconds, and I'm being fully honest with you right now. That's how they were, and you can probably definitely see why they got a bad rep. So now let's take a look at the cringe compers and see what they're doing now. So first, let's talk about Cryzon. Cryzon is now a ranter with 34,000 subscribers. He was also a cringe comper at one point, and that's how he gained his recognition. He got a head start on his channel by starting to make cringe compilations around 2 years ago. Not on animation memes though. It was on our favorite YouTuber, Killer Keemstar. I was so tempted to do the drama lore intro, but I don't want to get punched right now. I'm not sure if this was his first exact video, but I do know that he deleted some of his older content. A year later, he started making animation meme cringe comps. This is a time when animation memes were starting to get wicked popular. His first one was on the hot milk meme, which was known to be quite edgy, and it was easy to attack people on it. Because, remember, anything that's edgy now, kids, is cringy. Something that a lot of people like that he did is he added criticism between clips. I'm not sure who even started this first, but I'm just going to use Ge0zard as my main example. I know I shouldn't exactly call it criticism because it was barely something that an animator or the artist could use and improve. It flashed on the screen for like 5 seconds, and I feel like something that wants to be counted as criticism need to be more constructed and last on the screen a little bit longer. Still, I feel like it was a step into the right direction. Most cringe comps didn't point out what the person was doing wrong or what they could have improved on. I feel like this was just a breath of fresh air for this community. He stopped publishing cringe compilations and he started slowly developing himself into a ranter and reviewer. It's a good decision, and I'm glad that he used some of his criticism because he wasn't a bad critiquer, and he developed into a ranter and critiquer. So next, let's talk about RubberDuckla and Ge0zard. Gizzard, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I find it funny because these were quite popular cringe compers, but a lot of people forget about these two because they deleted their channel so fast because of drama. Then again, it has been a year, so I do understand where a few people may be coming from. First, let's talk about Gizzard. Gizzard was a cringe comper who I believe had 10,000 subscribers, but he went through a lot of different channels, so I'm not really sure at this point. He did pretty much the same thing as Ge0zard did, following the same formula by adding criticism between each clip in his cringe compilations. Soon he left cringe comps to make animation memes, which I heard was due to popularity reasons. I'm not exactly sure. He got into some really nasty drama between a lot of people in this community. He was extremely hated at one point. He was very emotionally manipulative towards his exes, and he made fun of people who were going through some harsh experiences at the time. So you may be asking, why is RubberDuckla a part of this? From what I heard in a few videos about this drama, Gizzard, I'm already pronouncing his name wrong, had feelings for her. Someone leaked the info to Ducky, and she started talking about that on a live stream. I have heard that they were in a relationship at one point, but to be honest with you, don't quote me on anything I'm saying here. From recall from the videos made on her, she had over 100,000 at one point. A lot of people liked her personality, and she also made cringe compilations adding criticism, which I thought was pretty good, and it set her apart from other YouTubers, because she didn't do what Ge0zard or Gizzard did. She didn't do a very rushed critique. She actually gave critiques that were very unique, and I could definitely see helping out a young animator and artist. I looked at a screenshot from one of her old videos, and this proves it. It was a unique change. I didn't support her calling her videos cringe compilations. I'm sure she would have been a little bit more liked if she didn't call them cringe compilations. But I really wonder how she could have contributed to this community if she was still here. I'm not sure the full drama of why she deleted her channel. I heard different stories of harassment from her relationship. Also, I remember that she got doxxed at one point. If you don't know what doxing is, it was pretty much someone doing research on you, getting your personal information, and leaking it. I also do remember that Ducky had beef with tons of people. I know that there is also speculation that she raided people's Discord servers, etc., and stuff like that. And this could have been stuff that also led her from removing herself from the social media. And yeah, I did find something interesting though. I stumbled upon two fake Gizzard, oh my god, I'm gonna keep on pronouncing his name wrong, and RubberDuckla channels that I found really weird. They had a lot of these clan videos that were related to each other. Also on this RubberDuckla channel, somebody released an address, and I think this is where RubberDuckla, she got doxxed. It's some pretty messed up stuff, but I don't think it's right to talk about that. So now let's talk about Tori Sakura and Child. I also probably messed up their names. Sincerely sorry, guys. I put these two together because they are friends, and pretty much everybody in this community were close friends with each other. Besides, I didn't want to dissect each other's channels into two different sections because I really didn't want to make this video 30 minutes long. It's already a pain in the butt to record, and I really don't want to do this for a long period of time. Besides, what they did is they followed down the same path. Tori Sakura is a YouTuber with 8,000 subscribers. She was also another cringe comper who converted into more of an animation meme YouTuber who now makes compilations of animation memes, and she also makes animation memes herself. She was also dating Gizzard at one point. She made a video kind of describing how he interacted with her, and it was very toxic. So let's just say that Gizzard is a nice person, and let's just leave it at that. So, who is Sproxy Child? Sproxy has 90,000 subscribers. She was also a cringe comper at one point. She really didn't start making cringe compilations till like 2 months ago. She now sort of makes animation memes, also random content. She does make cringe compilations on current game or a trend that's going around. Like, she made one on Baldi's Basics, I believe, and she also made one on the famous Crystally. And I'm like, sweetie, you don't need to watch a cringe compilation that you made. You just go to his channel and it's already a cringe compilation in the format of like, what, 100 videos? It's not very hard to do. So, the person I want to save for last is the person who I think is kind of the person who gave kind of bad rep to the whole cringe compilation community, besides Gizzard. Gizzard did some horrible stuff to this community. I'm going to be talking about Dark BF. A lot of people hate him because how he makes his cringe compilations. He doesn't do like an ad criticism between each clips. He just takes some from our like smaller animation meme people who are usually just young kids who are starting out and who are really interested in making homemade animations. And he pretty much puts them into a compilation, smacks cringe comp on there, makes very suggestive and clickbaity thumbnails, and that's how he gets his views. He got copyright striked multiple times by like music people. I'm surprised nobody who he put in the videos copyright striked him, because in reality he really deserves it. I know Spocter Tech, which is also another popular ranter, has recently made a video on him. By recently, I think like 2 months ago, and he also talked about more in depth about how this guy is a horrible person. Also, his art really isn't good. His art makes me very uncomfortable. He has like this art channel called Syndex Cat Art, and he also makes animation memes, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he accidentally put his own animation meme into a cringe comp, because they're interesting. Yeah, but this is probably one of the worst people in this community. He even has over 89,000 subscribers. Why would you want to watch this guy who literally just takes content from other people, adding no original content to it, and just giving him views, subscribers, and money? It's amazing how people make cringe compilations and they just do this and they get paid. Maybe it was a bad idea that I quit cringe compilations. I know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I really don't know at this point. So this is pretty much all for this video. I know that my uploading schedule is very inconsistent. Oh, I actually pronounced that word. I feel really proud now. But I know that it's really bad and I rarely upload anymore. I'm just sorry about that. There's no really any excuse anymore. It's just I've been really lazy, and I've been waiting for proper equipment for a while, like my new microphone and new drawing tablet. And I finally got them, so I have no excuse anymore. So tell me what you think about cringe compers in the comment section below. Do you like them? Do you like cringe comps? And tell me why. And yeah, I'd like to see your opinions in the comment section below. Anyways, that's all for this video, and I'll see you next time.